How can leaders use contrast as a tool for thriving?
So in our work, we talk about the concepts of contrast and alignment. And of course, what we're seeking is alignment. That's why our organization is called positive leadership. That's what we mean by positive. We're moving more in the positive direction of increased alignment. Now, it's a really important aspect of positive leadership that people also embrace contrast, and in a really deep way, not in a superficial way of like, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, that kind of like bravado and blah blah blah. No, because then those are the same people that will still freak out, when their latte is not the way they want it. So so what I'm talking about with contrast is a relationship to that which just already triggers you. I mean, I think about all these things that happen around me and how I get triggered by contrast. Contrast comes from the root word contra, or against. So contrast is what's against you, what's against what you want, what's against your goals, what's against your momentum, what's against your values. Anytime you experience something, you're going to experience contrast as negative. Why? Because it's how we're wired. That's a sign that we're healthy. If we experience contrast and negative emotions from it, that's right. Now, here's what we're asking people to do, though, is then to go beyond that healthy response of having negative emotions to contrast, but not get sucked into that, not follow that, because that would be followership, the opposite of leadership. Now, everybody does that. And so there's not a judgment here. We have to train ourselves and practice. And even then, we need help. And that's why it needs to be a culture of embracing contrast, not as the enemy, but as the teacher. Contrast is a teacher. And what it does is it offers us humility, which we don't have to accept. I know on many occasions, have experienced contrast and instead felt righteous indignation and, all that comes with it. All the words and bravado and behaviors that end up doing nothing effective.